Oh,
Just the stuff about lights. It was good.
oh, oh, what did I do?
Urbanism.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that was it.
Okay.
I wish Dallas was more bike. That's all.
Oh, the bikes for
Yeah,
it's pretty. They got it right over there. They do it at a high level.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's been nice walking around.
Yes.
Jason, can you talk about the potential you have here on defense with the pieces you have in place? I know you want that to be the calling card of this team, the identity of this team, how you feel after getting guys out there, and the excitement ahead for what you can have.
Yeah, I think the defense. We've talked about it here for the last 2 days. Today was another positive day for our defense. I thought we got better. The talk was extremely good, above average, especially for the second day. Normally, at the night practices might be a little quiet, but I thought the guys did a great job of communicating. So we got a lot of things they're telling on themselves, which is good, that they could do it.
It's obviously so much more. Size helps, but it's a lot more than that to get it done. AD was just talking to us about like we were not a great rebounding team last year, and it's more than that. Can you talk about what else it takes to be a great defensive team besides just size and length?
Yeah, well, it's about the want. And last year we weren't very good at rebounding the ball. We talked about that before training camp. Was, can we be better? We could be a big team and still not rebound the ball. So the effort that the guys are putting in, the talk, understanding that we got to dominate the paint and dominate the defensive boards, and the guys have done that.
Jason, what excites you about having D'Lo on this team?
I think just being able to plug him in. I want to use his term. His ability to play, he has a skill set. That he can score it, he can pass it. And so it's something that we need. And I think he's fit right in with this group. He's done, being able the first day he shot the lights out, put a lot of pressure on the defense. And then his talk, I think he's been in this league. He understands what it takes to win, and he's done that since he's been here. So it's good to see for the last 2 days.
Do you think some people forget that he did make the All-Star team in 2019?
I think a lot of people probably did forget that. But we're happy to have him because the skill set that he has to be able to play off the dribble, to catch and shoot, the pass. Again, he's a vet. He's been in this league, and he understands what it takes to win.
I think in an interview with Mark, he said, "Hey, Jason Riano, we're trying to do some stuff offensively that ideas he's brought to the table." Just what are kind of the main things?
Well, I think when you look at the spacing, we're a different team. So just being able to create space, being in the right spots, and then understanding what those spots mean, and then just don't hold on to the ball, attack. We just play a little bit faster than we have in the past.
Who was some of the standouts from day 2 practice?
Day 2, I would say Najee was really good today. I thought his playmaking, he was really good leading that white team. D'Lo was on that white team. They were talking at a very high level. They won a lot of the games today. So I would say those two stand out. Who else? There was a couple other guys that stood. I thought D-Live was good again. His voice, being on the blue team, I thought he did a great job.
What are some of the indicators for you that the team is right where you need it to be from a practice standpoint, as a practice habits and the way they go about their business?
We're all walking out here smiling, healthy. so that's why I know we're right where we're supposed to be.
What do you want to see from
Kyrie?
Is everybody healthy? No, we have some guys who did not practice today. Gafford sprained his ankle yesterday, so he's out for 2 to 3 weeks. B. Will hamstring strain, so he's out for a week. Who else is there? Dante has not practiced, and Kai's out. And PJ bumped his head yesterday, but he'll be ready to go on Friday.
Is there anything specific you want to see from Lively in year 3?
Yeah, just the growth. We all know he's mature. We're going to let him shoot. We want him to play make. We want him to be the captain of the defense. And so we want his leadership. I know this is his 3rd year, so we're asking a lot for a young player, but we believe he can handle it.
Your coaching staff has some serious experience and rings as well. What kind of impact can coaches that have skins on the wall like this have on players and on a team?
Well, I think you can see it in practice. Everybody pays attention. everybody's listening to Coach Shea and Coach Frank when they're out there teaching. We talk about veteran coaches who understand what it takes to win, who have coached talented players and talented teams, and so it's fun to have those guys on the staff, and you can see the respect that they get when they're out teaching the drill.
I got to. It's a pleasure talking to you guys. What are the glasses? The glasses. The glasses? I'm not practicing no more. You want me to walk around with them? All right, put them on.
How they feeling?
Yeah. How did they feel? How did it feel being out there? Because I know you were like thrilled to have to use them.
Now it's better. I was working out with them all summer, so starting to get used to them a little bit. Making shots, so they feel pretty good.
How does it kind of impact what you do out there? What's been the biggest adjustment, like getting used to it?
The goggles?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not really an adjustment. Really no adjustment, for real. I mean, nah, they don't fog up. They pretty tight around the ear so they don't fall off. I mean, I guess the adjustment is just having something on my face. I'm not used to, being there. I'm just used to being able to do whatever I want to see, saying stuff like that. But the adjustment's been pretty easy though.
Do you have more than one pair in case something happens to that one?
Oh, I'm probably gonna break a pair, several pair this year for sure. But I have a lot of backups for sure.
And what have just been some of the things that Jake and the coach has been emphasizing about, offensively, y'all making it work this year?
Just spacing, ball movement, getting to our spots and creating lanes for our guys. We have a lot of guys who can score the basketball, who can play make. So the emphasis has been, getting to our spots on the floor, opening up the lane for everyone, and then attack the basket. You're going to have gaps, we're going to have lanes. So everyone on the floor, have the mindset of attack, and then if the defense collapses, we should be able to blind pass to the spots we're supposed to be at.
It seemed like last year, correct me if I'm wrong, they used to as a hub a lot. Did it feel like that? That it was like they were really going to that of just playing through in the middle and things like that?
Yeah. That's kind of been, my style of play for the longest. Nothing different. If anything, with Jay Triano, I can't say Jay no more, Jay Kidd, but Jay Triano coming over and, kind of how they, using Sabonis as a hub, kind of the same thing, and guys just playing off of that.
On the defensive end, and AD, obviously you're the center of all of that as well. What is your approach with this particular group and the potential of what can happen on that end of the floor with this group of guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're a very athletic team. We got a bunch of tall guys. If we're able to, play defense with some intensity, first off, no one should be able to score in our paint. Even our guards are big. We got a lot of size, and if we're able to, play with our hands out, get deflections, be active, talk, we'll be a great team defensively. I didn't know this until they told us yesterday at first day of camp that we were 30th in rebounding. I think we were last in rebounding, which is not good for the type of guys that we have who can rebound the basketball. So been a lot of focus on not watching the ball as it goes to the rim, but turning and finding the body and boxing out, and then going to locate the ball. So we're a really good defensive team, but defense you have to try. It's a mindset. So we got to be able to lock in and cover for each other and give us the guy who's guarding the ball, enough confidence to pressure the ball, knowing he got help on the backside.
Hey, you've been in the league for a while. Is this the most talented team on paper that you've been on?
Oh, man.
I know it's the easy question. You could win a championship.
That's what I was saying. It's tough because I did win a championship with a team. We were really talented on the team. We had a lot of talent on that team. This is definitely one of two. I think a championship team and this team is very, a lot of talent on this team. We have a lot of guys. We have depth. We got about 9-10 guys who can literally play. Obviously, that's going to be tough to do, especially when you get down to playoffs and you cut that. But we have good problems where we got enough guys. Last year Yeah, nobodies, you know, so not nobodies as a guy, but nobody, but like actual bodies. We had bodies. Yeah, right. I'm like, oh, you calling guy nobody? No. You know, so we got a lot of talent, man, and it looks good on paper, you know, but we got to go out and perform.
AD, how do you think Cooper Flagg's defensive skill set is going to translate to this level? It looks like he feels real comfortable pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, we're continuously helping him. You know, he can block shots, and he can jump, he can rebound, he can defend 1 through 5. And I had some conversations with him, you know, about, you know, I know as a rookie, I mean, I didn't have like stats, you know, like he does, like with myself, Klay, Caleb, like all these guys, Kyrie, where you can go to him and kind of, you know, talk to him. But I told him in practice today, you know, we were doing a drill and, you know, he was hesitant about kicking the guy out. And I said, you're very great defensively where you have the ability to grab him and throw him and tell him to get to his position, you know. And we got to be able to do that, not just because he's a rookie, you know, but because we want to win. And he has the talent to do so. He can cover a lot of ground for us. Guys get beat. You know, he can cover up for us. So, man, he has a lot of talent on both ends of the floor, but defensively, he's going to shine. We're going to put him in situations where you have to guard maybe the best wing. You know, have to guard a Kevin Durant or Jimmy Butler or these guys. So, and we have enough confidence in him to, you know, to go out, send him out there and be able to guard those guys. But, you know, he also got help on the back line with the other 4 guys on the floor. But I think he has a lot of potential defensively to help our team.
Hey, D, they've got you listed at 268, 15 heavier than last year. How do you feel at that weight?
I feel good. I'm kind of almost going to every season because I put on so much weight in the summer. And then by time, you know, like November comes, usually like 255, 258. So, you know, I never want to come in at my playing weight because then I lose weight during the season, then I'm too small. So I try to go, because I lose about 10 to 12 pounds like very quickly during camp. I already lost 5 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, just like all the running and playing. So I'm never concerned about that. I feel great. I'm moving great. So I feel good.
At this stage of your career, how do you manage yourself as far as your body and concerns to make sure you're able to be available? How are you managing that?
Treatment, massages, weightlifting, stretching, and knowing when to get out of practice, knowing when to pull myself.
This is under your belt and be a part of this Mavs group.
It's good. It's good. Camaraderie's high. I think the energy's high. A lot of guys are excited. Everybody's excited, so you see that with our group.
Anthony Davis said that the Mavs are getting an extremely motivated D'Lo coming in here. Can you talk about what is driving you right now at this point in your career and with this season ahead?
Yeah, I mean, to be on a team that has every ounce of a chance to win it all, I think you got to do your part and figure out what your part is as soon as possible. So for me, I'm just motivated, trying to figure out my role and figure out how I can help each individual guy. I know we're going to put some funky lineups out there, just figuring out how we can manage it.
What do you anticipate your role being?
No anticipation. Just trying to be a basketball player that impacts winning.
Yeah, I mean, you said funky lineups. Like, it's just going to be a lot of 2 bigs this year. How's that going to be different? What's the key to y'all making that work?
I don't know about the key. I just know that's what the league's kind of transitioning into. A lot of teams are going big. We got a good group of bigs right here. Why not start here? And for guys like myself, just finding a way to complement those guys.
How do you see this point guard group? You kind of say, Jaden, Dennis Smith here, obviously Kyrie. How do you look at that group?
I like the group. I consider myself a basketball player, not a point guard. So anytime I can get out there and just be a basketball player, that may be passing, that may be scoring, but just making high-level basketball plays, I think that's contagious. Being versatile as a group, the guys you just named, we can add more to the table and be versatile. I think it makes our team a little harder to guard.
When you look at the pieces that are in place for this team already and the emphasis on the defensive end too, where you guys could be elite, how excited are you? What's your anticipation level for what could happen this year with this group?
Like I said, I feel like we don't have a lot of holes in our system. I think the injury bug is something every team's got to try to avoid. So if we can stay healthy, I think the best ability is availability nowadays.
What was that year like for you? I know you guys won the NBA Cup. What was that year like for you playing with AD with the Lakers?
Oh, he made the game super easy. When you're on different teams, you try to anticipate like, how can you do more on the defensive end to help the group. He does so much defensively. You try to just help him as much as you can. He leaves crumbs for you to help him. You just got to find him each game. And he does a lot. He plays a lot. He plays hard. He does a lot for the group. So any way you can help him, it's a cherry on the top.
What just makes AD elite defensively?
Sure. I think at this stage of his career, he's kind of seen it all. Offensively, how teams guard him. Defensively, how he's, anticipating in the games, making it easier for him if he's communicating, whatever it may be. I think at a certain point in the league, you've seen it all. I think that's kind of where he's at.
You've been talked about how excited you are to be around Klay, be on a team with Klay now together. You've had some workouts this summer, but you've been out here now in practices. What will it mean to be a teammate with him?
Just try to keep him motivated and unlock him. Klay's a guy that, he's open when he's open. And if you can reward that, it makes our team that much more dangerous. Like you said, I didn't get to really play with him in Golden State, but I was excited about that time. So now I'm just trying to make up for it. Overly excited now.
Last question.
AD mentioned on Media Day that he feels like you've kind of been labeled as a guy who doesn't drive winning, that there's that narrative out there.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't.
I was going to ask what you thought about it, but
I don't care. It is what it is. I'm here now. Like I told you, I want to impact winning. That takes more than just myself. So just try to be a piece to make that happen.
You think people forgot you made the All-Star team in 2019?
What you say, sorry?
You think people forgot that you made the All-Star team in 2019?
Who cares? I don't care. Like I said, I'm where my feet are. Try to impact winning. Who cares about all that? Not me.